Hello friends, myself Professor Shantaya Gurmat, Department of Botany, MGVC Arts, Commerce and Science College, Madhya Bihar, Karnataka State. Friends, today's class we discuss about part 5 horticulture. In this horticulture, bonsai methods and importance. Bonsai methods and importance. Bonsai refers to the Japanese art of growing miniature trees and shrubs in containers. It involves techniques of extreme dwarfing. The optimum size of bonsai may be only 30 to 60 centimeter in height, but miniature sizes of below 25 centimeter have also been preferred. Bonsai of minimum 10 years old preferred, but of 100 and even 200 years of age are available and are highly valued as venerable, venerable specimens. Bonsai requires special types of containers. They should be shallow with 5 to 7.5 centimeters deep, round, hexagonal, or square shaped containers with 25 to 30 centimeter diameters are preferred. The containers with specific colors like mosaic, sky blue, terracotta, grey, or jungle green are well suited for bonsai culture. Plants adaptable to extreme dwarfing, like the best example is Juniper, pine, maple, cypresses are suitable materials for bonsai culture. Next, we discuss about the some pot guidelines. The first point is slender trunks and groups of planting look best in shallow pots. Thick trunks need deeper pots. Graceful trees look best in oval or soft cornered pots. Trees with general trunks look best in rectangular. Wide spreading trees good with pots that have a leaf. Tall slender trees use a sample round pot. The pot should be slightly narrower than the tree spread. Trees with delicate foliage look good in pastel glazes. Dark leaved trees can use a darker color pot. Next, we discuss about the importance of bonsai. In general, our bonsai symbolize harmony, peace, an order of thoughts, balance, and all that is good in nature. We have categorized the bonsai significance of our varieties of bonsai to signify something different. Therefore, these beautiful and artistic trees, wonderful gifts for friends and family. Next, we discuss about the tools of bonsai technique. Special tools are available for the maintenance of bonsai. The most common tool is the concave cutter, a tool designed to prune flush without leaving a stub. Other tools include branch bending jacks, wire pliers, and shears of different proportions for performing detail and rough shaping. Then we discuss about the techniques of bonsai. The practice of bonsai development incorporates a number of techniques either unique to bonsai or if used in other forms of cultivation applied in unusual ways that are particularly suitable to the bonsai dominant. Next, these techniques include leaf trimming, the selective removal of leaves for most varieties of deciduous trees, or needless for coniferous trees and some others, from a bonsai trunk and branches. Then, pruning the trunk, branches, and roots of the candidate trees. Wing branches and trunks allows the bonsai designer to create the desired general form and make detailed branch and leaf placements. Clamping using mechanical devices for shaping trunks and branches. Grafting new growing material, typically a bud, branch, or root, into a spread area on the trunk or under the break of tree. Defoliation, which can provide short-term dwarfing of foliage for certain deciduous species. Deadwood bonsai techniques such as Jin and Sharai simultaneous uh, age and maturity in bonsai. Then we discuss about the care. Watering must be regular and must relate to the bonsai species. Requirement for dry, moist, or wet soil. Reporting must occur at intervals dictated by the vigorous and age of each tree. Tools have been developed for the specialized requirements of maintaining bonsai. Soil composition and fertilization must be specialized to the need of each bonsai tree. Although bonsai soil is almost always a loose, fast, draining mix of components. Location and overwintering are species depending when the bonsai is kept outdoors, as different species require different light conditions. Few of the traditional bonsai species can survive inside a typical house due to the usually dry indoor climate. Then we discuss about the containers. A variety of informal containers may house the bonsai during its development, and even trees that have been formerly planted in a bonsai pot may be returned to growing boxes from time to time. A large growing box can house several bonsai and provide a great volume of soil per tree to encourage root growth. A training box will have a single specimen and a smaller volume of soil that helps condition the bonsai to the eventual size and shape of the formal bonsai container. There are no aesthetic guidelines for these development containers, and they may be any material, size, and shape that suit to the uh, grower. See friends, this is the sample of containers and how to maintain the uh, uh, bonsai plants. Okay, thank you friends. So we meet in the next video. Thank you.